Hello, this is Brian Dream Trader, and I plan to show you what I'm thinking I may be able to sell. On Patreon, I have plans to share some information with you on how to trade the E-mini futures. I finally had 1 week with no losing days, and if you could accurately call the bottom on any given day on the E-mini futures, you could probably be a profitable trader. So let's see how some of that is done, or what I think you could do. But actually, I'm not even going to show you that yet, because I need to get a little more of a track record behind me. But what I am going to show you is that you have to learn, in order to use my system, you have to be able to use Fibonacci numbers. And to show you what I mean, I'm going to show you these tools. This is investing.com, where you can get this charting stuff for free. It's not quite as graceful and easy to use as is TradingView, so I highly recommend you go get TradingView. And eventually you will sign up for a pro account, which means you will get live data feed on the prices of the E-mini futures. And all of that is going to be essential to your success as a trader with my system. Going back to here just because I've already marked up this chart, so I want to show it to you. And here's what I'm talking about. Go study Fibonacci if you don't know what that means. Fibonacci defines something called the golden ratio, and it has everything to do with nature. And if you don't think human nature drives the stock market, well then you're not familiar with greed or fear, because those two emotions are definitely things that influence people's behavior in terms of whether they want to buy because they're greedy, or they want to sell because they're greedy, or they're buying because they're fearful, or selling because they're fearful. So I'm not going to explain the difference between fear and greed to you, but I'm just saying that human nature is what changes the prices in the stock market. You don't have to believe me, just watch the news and see what happens. In any case, I've drawn all of these things on my chart already. I'm going to show you the last one, which is, this is called a trend-based Fibonacci extension. And that tool is here. These are tools over here. This toolbar has all these different things you can draw. So I've drawn some boxes, and I explained how you're in a price range here. You finally get out of that price range. And now, this is Friday morning, and you're looking at this saying, geez, I sure would like to buy over here in this range. So that's why I drew this little oval there, ellipse they call it. Anyway, point being, let's just say you did. You decided, okay, if the price comes anywhere back down into this range, I would like to buy some. And magically, there it is. There's your buy. Okay, so you decide, I'm buying right here. I'm buying right here. I'm buying anything down in here. And you get long. Let's just say you get long right at 41.98. All right, we'll just pick a number. And then from 41.98, you get something like this. This is the top over here. 32 points. I like it. And how did we find that? It's here in this drawing, which I will redraw for you now. So again, I'm going to say, Friday morning you bought over here because you said, I want a price in this range. And so you got lucky and you bought this little tail right here. Okay? So then how do you decide where you're going to sell? And the reason some of this other stuff is on the chart is to show you there's a Fibonacci ratio right there, 618. There's another one right here. So we're going to use this tool. Those Fibonacci retracements were drawn with this tool. But the tool we're going to use now is called Trend-Based Fib Extension on this charting platform. So we're going to take it from the low here. I'm clicking once. I'm going to the top. This actually was the moment of the jobs report on Friday. And there's the high. And then it came back down to here. And look what you got at the top. This would be a really good place to take your profit. If you were able to buy here and you saw the price get up to this, I would say you probably ought to start taking profits. And yeah, you could take them right there going to be done. This is 11:30. That's Eastern time, folks. So that's not even 9 o'clock my time on the left coast. So if I had been fortunate enough to buy this bottom, and I sold all this, and I was done trading by 9 a.m., I'm going to have breakfast. You might want to take a vacation. I don't know, but I will tell you that here's the measurement from there to there. You can take this measuring tool right here, and you can say, let's just say I bought it there, and I sold it right on the fib, right? So I sold it right there. Still 33 points. So here's the math on 33 points. 33 times 50, that's one contract. That's one S&P Futures E-mini contract. It's $50 per point profit. You just made $1,650 in a few hours in the morning on the left coast. You've got the rest of the day. Take the rest of the day off. Enjoy. It's Friday. Why not? Knock off early. Head for the beaches. Do something fun with your life. Anyway, this is Brian Rowley, Brian Dream Trader, out there on the internet, having fun, making money, expecting to sell the system I can show you for how to find this bottom, to find the place where the price is low, where you can buy, and how to take profit when it gets to the top. All right, we'll address that, but please, in the meantime, do yourself a favor, learn about the Fibonacci retracements and fib extensions. Just for fun, I'm going to show you one more time. This is where you want to be. When you're on this trading platform and you trade the ESM, it's M this month, 2021, I'll just show you that there's a full featured chart here, and in this chart you can draw all kinds of things. So I'm just going to pull up one other chart for you, and we'll do this one. And this actually has an automatic Fibonacci extension and automatic Fibonacci retracement built into it, which is pretty cool. But you could see, you see that. Let's see if it's on the top at all. There's the top, 42, 32, 25. And it was pretty close. It's right there, actually. In any case, we'll address that on another video. I'm just recording this one and trying to keep it short so I can post it here as my introductory video to my Patreon channel, where I will eventually be selling more information about how I trade. This is Brian Rowley, Brian Dream Trader. And I keep showing my email address, so you can stop the video and capture my email address if you like. Have a great week. Happy Mother's Day. Again, it's Brian Dream Trader, wishing you a wonderful and profitable future.